Hello, my name is Ben, and on this YouTube channel I document my own print-on-demand journey. Today I'd like to talk about the Merge Informer, which is one research tool that you can use for print-on-demand. I do this because I was asked now a few times to do some more videos on research. I haven't really done too many videos on research. The last ones I've done, they were, I think, quite a few months back. And well, what I personally do, I use both. I use Flying Research, which is one of the main print-on-demand research tools, and I also use the Merge Informer. So I basically use both of them. The reason that I signed up for I was using the Merge Informer, I think pretty much since the beginning of my journey. But the reason I signed up for Flying Research was that I use Flying Upload, the upload automation tool, and I just wanted to see how it's like. And I honestly, I also really like Flying Research, and I think Flying Research, to give you an honest opinion, they have a much better. It's much more user friendly, I would say, or it's not really more user friendly, but it is. What's the right word? If you're just beginning, because it gives you many pictures. It's very easy to find out what the different categories are about. Because with the research tool, the research tool can be quite complex. So I think Flying Research, they've done a really good job to make it really easy to understand, and it is a really good research tool. However, it is still a very new research tool, and while they have a lot of features, they have less features in there than the Merge Informer, for example. And basically one feature that I don't find yet on Flying Research is a keyword tool that gives me keywords. I know they are working on that, and they will include that in the future, but at the moment, if you're looking for a good keyword tool, you can find it on the Merge Informer. Now, I don't want to talk, about all the different features today on the Merge Informer. I think I will split that into separate videos because it is quite a complex tool. And Merge Informer, if you start here and if you just start with the Merge Informer, the good thing is they've got tutorial videos, so you're not like lost and left alone. And also their support is quite good, but they do have tutorial videos. So in case you don't know what to do, just click here under Home. You can find the tutorials, and that is really good, and they are really good explanation. Now, but then you find things like product research, and you find quite a few subcategories: competition checker, keyword research with 4 subcategories. You've got trademark checker here, various tools, right? So, it is just too much to go through in one video, unless I really just want to go through it very superficially, which I don't want to do. I think I'm going to split that into separate videos and then talk about each of the features in more detail. Now today, because Flying Research don't have that yet, today I'd like to talk about the keyword research tool. But maybe before we do that, let's have a look at the pricing, because someone will ask. So in the pricing, you can see that they have 2 categories basically. They call it newbie and professional. And the professional one, it is $60 is quite a bit of money. However, if you're interested in checking this out, they have a free trial, and they also offer 20% discount. So all you would need to do, you can click my link in the description and use the 20% discount code. Now this is an affiliate link. I want to be very open about that. But I only do this because I believe Merge Informer works. It's worked for me. I love the detail and the complexity of it because it really provides a lot of value. There are a lot of tools which I will go through in other videos, which have been really helpful on my own journey. I believe if you're just starting in print on demand, you don't need a paid for research tool. You can also just use some of the free research tools which are out there, but some of them you need to use different tools for, so you don't have everything in one major tool. And also the really useful things in print on demand, I think you only find in paid for research tools. So the Merge Informer, they also support, they support more stuff like they call it Merge Academy, Merge Designer, vector packs. They also have upload interface automation, and a lot of things which I will go through in other videos. But today it's really just about the keyword research. Now, how can you find one way to identify trends is to understand what is actually searched for, right? What are the keywords people are actually looking for? So if you don't have an idea of which niche you want to go into, it is one way of doing that research. Okay, so and one way to do this is you can select the source. So from which platform do you want to search? So they support Amazon US, UK, Germany, Etsy, and CafePress. But I mean, this does not include like Redbubble and Spreadshirt. But let's be honest, if people are looking for something on Amazon, there is a trend. So let's go with Amazon US, which is one of the biggest marketplaces. And you can, the way I learned it and what I think works best, if you just start with some open-ended keywords, something like I love. Yeah, if you type in something like I love, the tool will complete this keyword with more keywords which people are actually looking for. So I will show you what I mean. Let's click I love, and then what you will get is various keywords here. So it has completed this. For example, I love shirt, I love this bar. And then you find the Amazon search volume. You can also find the Google search volume. You can find a CPC, which basically is related to Google, which is the cost per click. Basically what that means, it's all related to ads, and related to Google. So if there is a niche where you can see money, right, or the higher the amount is, the more money is in that niche, right, and so the more profitable it might be. Then you find the competition score here from low, high, no data, and medium is there as well somewhere. So what we can do, we can just go through what there is. So for example, we have I love capitalism, where you can find 480 searches on Amazon, 1000 on Google. There is some money here, but there's a high competition score. Where then we find I love the 80s, where we find a even higher search, much higher search on Google, and only a medium competition score, right? So let's have a look if we can find one with a low competition score. So for example, I need love, right? I need love. You can find fairly high search volume and even monetization here, but a very low competition score. So what we can do here is under details, click on details, and it takes a moment, but it will give you some more details. So they calculate, and I don't know exactly how that works, but they give you an estimated monthly sales volume of 68, which is really good actually. Competition score of A, because there is low competition. And then some more related keywords, which you could include potentially on Amazon. These are just some ideas, and they also have a trademark check. So basically they check the keyword, which is I need love. So this is safe. It's pretty good. I wouldn't 100% trust this to always think about, because I've seen this here with these related keywords where it showed safe, but there was Marvel in here. But I think the safe relates to the main keyword, like I need love. But in here, for example, in the related ones, there could be something which, there is a trademark issue. So always make sure, double check, just common sense really. And then, for example, with I need love, what I would do, you can go and check, for example, in Redbubble, you can go and check in Amazon, and we can have a look if we can find anything. All right, I'm on Amazon now, and what we can do, we just paste it in here. I need love, and we can click on I need love shirt, and we'll see if something comes up. Forget love, I'd rather fall in wine. So we can't really find anything with I need love, but apparently people are looking for it on Google. So it might be something that, actually, honestly, it's actually a pretty good niche. I think it sounds really good. I can see people wearing I need love. So maybe you want to just use it when you see this. I think it could be really good. Just like a text-based t-shirt, something with a heart like this one, I need love, why not? Why not? So, and this is really everything I wanted to show you. I think it is a pretty useful tool. It is very straightforward to use. I think it is nice that you can see these competition scores here and that they also compare the Google search volume plus the Amazon search volume so that you get an idea and a comparison. And very often you can see that it relates. So for example, here, I love it. You can see a very high search volume on Google and also a high search volume on Amazon. So the lower it's on Google, normally the lower it's on Amazon. I Love Lucy, I don't know what that is. That could be something trademark issue thingy, where you have a very high search volume on Google and also on Amazon. So I don't know what that is. I haven't heard of it. Maybe you have. I Love Us or I Love US. Could be both. So that might be another one. I Love Me, even that one. There's even some monetization here as well. So very interesting, yeah. And yeah, try it out. I think you can try the Merch Informer for free. Again, you can get a discount if you want to use it, but maybe you can also wait for my further videos in which I will present you the Merch Informer more. I think it's useful for anyone who wants to understand more about research tools and what's out there, because I've spoken about flying research on this channel. I haven't really spoken about the Merch Informer yet, and I think both of these tools are really good. I use both of them just because I love to explore different tools. When I start to work on something like here with print on demand, I always try to grow fast. I try to scale out, and I try to identify the tools that work and that I like. And that's why I sometimes just spend the money initially, even though I haven't made a lot of money yet. Like in the beginning of my print on demand journey, like in December, January, I signed up for the Merch Informer and just started to use it, even though my sales were quite low at that time. But hey, I just want to see how it works. All right, so I hope you liked the video. If you did, then please smash the like button. And if you want to follow me on my print on demand journey, then subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.